Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. This is the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Virginia Tech Hokies, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Offense moving to a bunch formation. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking downfield, it's Jefferson. Looking to scramble now.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, they'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which could open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Davidson. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up and take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
Breaking free at midfield. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get him to third down. They hold up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
Running game is working. Let's stick with it on first down. Gets the first and still running. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and they actually just the rhythm to the offense, but they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Play looking to throw it. Incomplete, almost a first down interception here on the opening drive.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
To throw, it's Watson. Quick throw to his receiver. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air. The Hokies looking to run some tempo here.
What a great throw here by the quarterback from Virginia Tech to be able to pick up the first down. He was able to make the right read. Nice route by the receiver. Puts the ball right on the money, and they're able to move the sticks.
Makes the catch. It's Mason. Finally out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. Gift to the offense with the offsides makes it 1st and 5. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. The junior able to bring him down quickly. 3rd down coming up after that running play. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. That play more than enough for a 1st down. Sets him up at the 24.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on 3rd down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
The Hokies are in the red zone. On the ground, it's Mason. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big 3rd down now for this offense. They're down early in the game. All the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
To throw, it's Watson. Receiver makes the grab. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. The Hokies will come to the line looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Looking for his big tight end. This one falls incomplete, and the defense makes a 4th down stop.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a 1st down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
Caught behind the line. It's Davidson. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. The Yellow Jackets will crank up the tempo. Play action fake. Looking to throw. To dart to the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
So this offense is threatening now. Ball inside the 40 after that explosive play. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up.
Well, there's just so many things happening on these read option plays, and they happen fast. This defense has done a good job of trying to prevent this quarterback from hitting the big play. He gets some yards here, but at least he didn't get out for a big gainer.
Looking for a gap. It's Davidson. Has the 1st down and more. Tackle made at the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points. And the Yellow Jackets keep the football on the move. Back to throw. It's Jefferson. Snags the quick throw. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down.
Man, because everything seems to be clicking for this offense. And if they can keep this up through all 4 quarters, it could get really ugly by the 4th.
That's a new set of downs, and it's 1st and goal for the offense. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Moves out of the pocket. Caught on the outside. It's Williams. And he steps out of bounds just short of the end zone. So Georgia Tech has the lead here, Kirk. And the 1st quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up with a 2nd and goal. Wants to throw it. Grab behind the line. It's Davidson. They've got him down behind the line. They lose yardage on that completion.
The offensive line does everything they can to try to protect the quarterback, to give him enough time to find an open receiver. But there's nobody there downfield. He ends up throwing it to the back. But how about the speed of this defense? Now you're looking at a 3rd down.
So play number 7 on this drive is a 3rd down and goal. He escapes the pocket. Launching one to the end zone. And they will score. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. So the offense clicking after building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense has shown up, prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
With the PAT, they take a 14-0 lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. That one sails out of the back of the end zone at the touchback. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. Last possession, they went for it on 4th down, but got stoned. Let's see what they can do this time. Down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Dropping back, it's Watson. The pocket breaking down. Grab near the sticks. It's Mason. Breaks loose at the 40. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35. The Hokies come to the line in the hurry up.
Well, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a 1st down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
With the catch, it's Spencer. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Complete on the shovel pass. It's a fumble. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. The Hokies will line up on 1st and 10. Looking to throw it again. Lets it fly to the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
The Hokies are in the red zone. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
They'll try to pick up the 3rd down yardage on the ground. And the Hokies pick up enough for a 1st down.
It's a good job here by this offensive line and the running back. Listen, these guys have really had a lot to do with why they're in this playoff game, right? So give it to the offensive line in the back. Get the 1st down on this 3rd and short. See what you can do from here.
scanning the field. It's Watson. He's got it near the end zone. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
Boy, another positive gain for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
A chance to get right back into this football game. It's first down and goal. Man, looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, that's the drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to this big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
Now they come up second and goal from the 3. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. Ball at the 6-yard line now. It's third and goal. Out of the gun now on third down. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. They keep the kicker on the sidelines. It's fourth down from the 4. They're going for it. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Touchdown, Virginia Tech, as they fight back here in this playoff game. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Tackle made after a big gain.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. It keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Dropping back, it's Jefferson. On the run here, lets it go. It's an out route, the catch made. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Runner takes the toss, runs to his left. Breaking tackles. They bring him down, but a solid run there by the sophomore.
Go at the toss play here to the left side. Let's give credit to the guys up front, the offensive line, center, guard, tackle. They seal the edge. But I love seeing the receiver's willingness to be a part of that and a good job of blocking downfield. Otherwise, that play cannot be spilled out of the backfield and into the open field. So everyone handled their responsibilities perfectly to pick up some nice yards.
The offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback drops back. Looking to scramble. Oh, and he fumbles. They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play here. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. He's very fortunate he had a teammate who was able to get on top of it.
He'll hand it off. They're able to convert. Now it'll be first and goal at the 6. The Yellow Jackets hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. On the move now. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
Point after, not quite through. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Turn starts inside the 15. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. So they start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. Handoff to the back. It tests the middle but gets stuck. That run goes nowhere. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Yellow Jackets will kick this away to start the second half. This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. The passing game was effective in the first half. Let's see if they continue to lean on that as they try to make up the deficit here. Incomplete. Tried to find the receiver there. Just missed him. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Looking to throw. It's Watson. Fires it to the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. Breaks into the clear. Past the 10. Touchdown, Hokies. Look out. Whole different game now.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. Georgia Tech offense is back out there. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Moves out of the pocket. And he just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Breaks free. And the run moves the ball up to the 33. The Yellow Jackets come up to the line in a hurry-up. The 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Good catch made on the sideline. That's enough for a first down. They bring him down, but wow, the freshman showing off the arm strength. And the Yellow Jackets line up on 1st and 10 now. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
And it's hauled in way downfield. They finally tackle him, but all the way down to the 20-yard line.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Yellow Jackets moving quickly down the field here. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. In the red area, it's Davidson. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now, 2nd and 11. Looking for some space. It's Davidson. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. The offense eager to keep this drive going. They're facing a 3rd and long from the 20 now. Oh, what a move. Able to convert on 3rd. Sets up 1st and goal at the 8.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. It'll be Smolder right at the line for no gain.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but
refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. That kind of execution in a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. 14. That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Hokies offense is back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Looking to throw it deep. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
The 25 at 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Back to pass. It's Watson. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football and brings up a 3rd down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
But the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
And he's got it at the 15. Finally forced out of bounds, but a solid return that time. And here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
Running out of time in the pocket. Down the middle, it's Davidson. He'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Catch made on the out route. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
Here's the 2nd down play. Looking to throw. It's Jefferson. Throws to the tight end. Catch is made. Room to run here. Tackle finally made down at the 13-yard line.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
They call the draw play here. He's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, of this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
Automatic on the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. On the kickoff is hammered. Sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw it on first down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. So Georgia Tech has the lead here, Kirk. He played 3 quarters with a chance to stay alive for the national championship. Let's check out the game summary here so far. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Dropping back, it's Watson. He's running out of time here. Short pass finds the tight end. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play. The Hokies hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option. They actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
An important third down attempt for this offense. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. They're going to throw for it on third and short. No connection there. The pass is incomplete.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. The defense has got it.
Man, when you get into this big a game on this kind of stage in the second half and you're trailing, you just cannot afford to put the ball on the ground. The defense is attacking, trying to get the ball out. They do. Ball's on the ground, and this could be the end of the game.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. First down, looking for more now. Here he goes. Out of bounds after another huge chunk on the ground. What a job by this offensive line today. Just pounding away for another big game. Kirk, you wonder if this defense is beginning to lose its will a little bit.
I think they are losing their will. You can tell by the way they're tackling.
It is intercepted. He could go across midfield. He's past the 30. At the 10. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
Chris, how about the defense coming up with a huge play here? Not only the turnover, but it leads them to a score with a touchdown on this interception. Now they're trying to get back into this game. They may have a shot to make it a lot closer than what we thought.
Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Jackson. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. He's going to hand this off. Stopped after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Well, let's see how these guys do here. They're kind of in that 4-minute offense mode where they're trying to work as much clock as they can on this drive, working with the lead. Still want to be balanced as best you can, but the important thing is picking up first downs, keeping the ball in bounds, and keep working that clock.
And they'll tackle at about the 23-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. And really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down.
Yeah, to me, Chris, with this offense, it's almost an extension of their running game. You put the receiver out in motion, you flip the ball out to him, out to the outside, let him do what he does best, which is use his instincts, and he picks up a first down.
The senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Second down after that run on the previous play. Chewing clock with the running game. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. A gain sets up a third down play. Play fake, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Jefferson.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
And the Yellow Jackets getting set on 1st and 10. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Looking to pass. It's Jefferson. Close to the tight end. He's got it with room to run. Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line.
Nice play-action call here by this offensive coordinator. You can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.